Hey everyone, and welcome back to Health Habits Unlocked. I'm Alex.
And I'm Casey. As you may know, we appear in the flagship health and wellness course from Anova Vita Fitness to break down longer lessons for students.
Right.
But we're also here on the blog to make these deep dive posts accessible for all you readers.
And today we're tackling the king of gym supplements, creatine. Casey, I think everyone, including me, just thinks of it as something to help you get, bigger and stronger. Is there more to the story?
Oh, there is so much more to the story, Alex. Its reputation in the gym is, well, it's well-earned.
Yeah.
But limiting it to just muscle is like saying your phone is only for making calls. The science now shows its benefits extend deep into our brain health and our overall wellness.
Okay, so before we get to the whole beyond the gym stuff, let's start there. How does it help our performance in the gym?
It's all about cellular energy. Let's use an analogy. Your muscle cells run on a very powerful but really short-lived fuel called ATP.
Okay.
Normally, your body can keep up with producing enough ATP to fuel activities like sustaining life and moderate exercise. But when you do something explosive or maximal effort, like a sprint or a maximal squat near your max, that fuel drains in just a few seconds.
Right, and then you hit a wall and you just can't do another rep.
Precisely. Now think of creatine supplementation as a backup battery that lets your cells generate ATP more quickly for those quick bursts.
A backup battery for your muscles. Okay, I like that.
It makes recharging that ATP much quicker, allowing you to sustain your power for longer. And that means 1 or 2 more reps, which, over time, that's the stimulus for more strength and muscle.
That's a great way to put it. A personal backup battery for your muscles. Okay, so connect this to the brain. How does that work?
Well, your brain is incredibly energy demanding.
Yeah, for sure.
It uses that same ATP system as the rest of your body, even more during challenging mental tasks. So by increasing your creatine stores, you're essentially upgrading the reserve power bank for your brain, too.
So you're saying it can literally boost brain power?
Kind of. The research is compelling. A recent meta-analysis found that creatine supplementation significantly improves memory and processing speed.
Wow.
It seems to be especially helpful when the brain is under stress, like from fatigue or even sleep deprivation. So in theory, it can enhance your mental endurance.
That's a game changer. But this article goes even further, right, into mood and brain protection. What's the story there?
This is a really exciting frontier. There's emerging evidence suggesting creatine can have antidepressant-like effects and may be a valuable support for mental health.
Interesting.
Furthermore, its ability to support energy metabolism makes it a key area of research for neuroprotection, so helping protect the brain after injury and potentially slowing the progression of neurodegenerative diseases. Remember, that's still a largely emerging area, though, so in regards to brain health, creatine might have benefits, but it's not some panacea or anything.
Okay, this all sounds incredible, but we have to talk about safety. The big myth I've always heard is be careful, it's bad for your kidneys.
Yeah.
What's the real verdict on that?
I'm so glad you brought that up. For individuals with healthy kidneys, creatine is one of the most extensively studied and safest supplements on the market.
Okay, good.
That myth has been consistently debunked in the scientific literature. But, and the nuance here is critical, if someone has pre-existing kidney disease or takes certain medications that stress the kidneys, they should absolutely avoid it or speak with their doctor.
That context is so important. So for a healthy person who's interested in these benefits, what's the practical advice?
It's beautifully simple. You don't need fancy, expensive versions. Just stick with the gold standard, creatine monohydrate. And the research is clear that a simple maintenance dose of 3 to 5 grams per day is all you need. No complicated loading phase required. Just be sure to drink a lot of water. Creatine can increase your fluid requirements because it draws water into muscle cells.
So taking all this into account, we need to reframe creatine. It's not just a supplement for bodybuilders, it's a foundational tool for supporting our bodies and our brain's entire energy system.
Exactly. It's about performance in the broadest sense of the word. Physical, cognitive, and neurological.
Fantastic. Well, that's all the time we have for today. We hope this sheds some new light on a classic supplement.
Now, here's a question we'd like you to think about. The next time you plan your nutrition for a workout, could you also consider how you're fueling your brain for a demanding day at work?